waiting for tonight to eat the bacon.
So I wonder what Wally was holding on to with his right hand in that picture in the opening credits. I don't know how that one got by the censors, folks, but I'm going to check it out for next week. Anyway, my name is Philip Quick. I'm the owner of the Orange Division leading Hamtramck Librarians in the Loafers Champion Fantasy Football League 2014, and welcome to another edition of Wednesdays with Wally. Wally can't be here tonight, and I hope to God he's home working on his lineup so he doesn't get porked by the commish this week. Speaking of the commish, did all of you guys see this piece of news? This week's opponent, Killer Dave, Killer Cosmos versus the Hamtramck Librarians. Killer Dave, huh? You know, Killer Dave's idea of smack is to call me lame and a loser. And then to top it off, he goes and he writes a poem about it. So, Killer Dave, maybe, I gotta tell you, every time I think of him, this picture comes to mind. I did manage to figure out how Dave has been married to my sister Marilyn for so long, though. Well, at least Dave gets to catch up a little bit on his sleep that way. Okay, back to the football game this weekend. We all think that Killer Cosmos is a pretty mediocre team, right? They're mired sort of in the bottom half of the division, bottom half of the league. The only orange team they're better than is the 1-6 bottom dwelling, no reason to live anymore. They're a pretty bad team this year. But the standings don't tell the entire story. Let's see just how bad the Killer Cosmos are this year. And for that, I'm going to use a little statistic that is on the website that you may not have found yet called Power Rankings. To get to the Power Rank, go to our homepage, then Reports, Standings, and Power Rank. Now the Power Rank for each team is based on several factors. Points scored, bench points, number of wins in each division, things like that. And at the top of the Power Rankings this year, the Librarians of Destiny. No surprise. One of the most points scored teams, one of the teams with the highest number of bench points, very, very few mental mistakes, very high all-play record, almost 700%. Overall strong franchise. I want to point out this efficiency rating, 83.9. I've been consciously putting in, I've been looking over my lineup, consciously putting in a B player who's going to have an off week, just to keep you guys close. So every week I'm throwing in a B player. Against Steve, I put in a C player, just to make sure that you guys didn't lose hope and you thought you had a chance. Very strong franchise, good strategy. Let's take a look at the Killer Cosmos here, mired in the bottom. Very few points for, very few bench points, mental mistakes, very low power ranking, mediocre team, 500 team, we all knew it, in the all-play record. Overall, a poor franchise. And let's look at this number, this efficiency rating of 82.9%. What this tells me is mental mistakes. Bad coaching, wrong players, confusion. The word I hear out of the Killer Cosmos camp is that they should be called the Chaos Cosmos. No idea what's going on. Dave, let's face it, Dave just is not that smart. Just doesn't know how to run a fantasy football team, and the record shows this. So there you have it. Statistics do not lie. The Hamtramck Librarians, the Librarians of Destiny, will crush the Killer Cosmos into a black hole this weekend. That's all for this week on Wednesdays with Wally. Drive safe. See you next week.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.